recording on. And you're good to go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Voorhees Township Committee meeting of February 14, 2022. Would everyone please rise and join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Feproy.
Here.
Mr. Platt.
Present.
Mr. Ravitz.
Here.
Ms. Nacito.
Present.
Mayor Mignona.
Here.
This meeting is being held in accordance with the requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act. Due notice this meeting has been published by the clerk by the courier posted in Inquirer newspapers, as well as electronic notice as required by law. Also, a copy of the annual meeting notice has been posted on the bulletin board outside the Township Clerk's office.
Thank you. Our first matter this evening is the first reading of an ordinance regarding the 2022 Voorhees Township fee schedule. Do I have a motion on the first reading of that ordinance?
So moved.
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Our next is the first reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 32 of the Township Code of the Township of Voorhees titled Other Departments, Board, Commissions, and Committees to establish and create the Voorhees Art Commission. Is there a motion on the first reading of that ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none of those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? So carried. Our next is the public portion for resolutions only. If anyone from the public has a comment on any of our resolutions this evening, please join in.
Seeing no one from the public in attendance, move to close public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public portion for resolutions is closed. Our resolutions this evening are resolution number 62-22, memorializing an executive session from January 18, 2022. Resolution number 63-22, authorizing the tax assessor to file, stipulate, and settle both regular and added omitted tax appeals and rollback tax complaints for the Township of Voorhees. Excuse me. Resolution number 64-22, approving change order number 1, $17,497.95 increase to the 2021 road program. Number 65-22, approving purchases through the state contract Mall Chevrolet. Number 66-22, authorizing an application for program year 2022 Community Development Block Grant for the Township of Voorhees, County of Camden, State of New Jersey. Resolution number 67-22, authorizing the State of New Jersey to enforce the elevator subcode and the Township of Voorhees. Number 68-22, ratifying a general service agreement for elevator inspection services between the Township of Voorhees and Gas Elevator Inspections, LLC. Resolution number 69-22, extending the transportation billing agreement between Voorhees Township and Virtual Health System. Number 70-22, approving a performance guarantee reduction number 1 for Wawa, Block 178, lots 2 and 11. Number 71-22, approving a maintenance guarantee release for Giant Fitness, Block 150.05, lot 2. Resolution number 72-22, approving members to the Business Improvement District Advisory Board. Number 73-22, appointing Nadine Grinberg to the Business Economic Development Committee. Number 64-22, accepting the resignation of firefighter Robert O'Brien from the Voorhees Township Fire Department. Resolution number 75-22, granting consent to the sale of property located at 1702 South Burnt Mill Road, Block 178, lots 2 and 11. Within the Township of Voorhees, between Voorhees WHR Partners, LLC, and Hamilton, LLC. And resolution number 76-22, awarding an RFP to Phoenix Advisors, LLC. Do I have a motion on those resolutions?
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none of those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I'm yes on all, but I'm abstaining from 6922. Next is Resolution 77-22 for an executive session this evening following our public portion. I'll make a motion for an executive session. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Mr. Long, do you need to explain anything on that one, or we just move forward?
Just a matter of personnel, the township administrator position.
Okay, thank you. Our next section is approval of our treasurer's report for December 2021, our treasurer's report for January 2022, our court report for January 2022, our registrar's report for December 2021, our tax collector's report for January 2022, approval of minutes from January 4, 2022, approval of minutes from January 18, 2022, and approval of bills for February 13, 2022. Do I have a motion for approval of those?
Motion. Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Our next portion is comments from our committee. And I would just like to take a moment to make a comment. As we all know, and much of the public may know, Larry Spellman is retiring at the end of this month. And this is his last public meeting. So Larry, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for everything you've done for us and for the public. Larry's been our township administrator since 2005. So for 17 years, he's been the township administrator. Interestingly enough, we've only had 2 township administrators in the last 47 years, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. But during Larry's 17 years, just a few of the highlights, he helped oversee the evolution of the Voorhees Medical Campus on Route 73, the movement of our town hall to the town center from the old building on 561, helped us institute sidearm trash collection and recycling collection, and helped Voorhees be ahead of the curve for shared services programs that many, many communities followed suit on. Personally, Larry, you've been my right-hand person for 17 years. We've probably spoken anywhere from 4 to 5 times a day over those 17 years. And I appreciate everything you've done for me and for us. More importantly, I appreciate your friendship. I really do. I hope that once you retire, that you'll spend much more time enjoying time with your lovely bride, Sarah, your 3 kids, and your 6 lovely grandchildren. So Larry, on behalf of the Township Committee and the entire Voorhees community, thank you so much for everything you've done, and best of luck in your retirement. Thanks, Larry. Any other?
Thank you. I think it's 556 mayor's columns.
You're a great writer. Great writer, Larry.
Any other committee comments this evening?
I'll just congratulate Larry on his retirement, and definitely spend more time with your wife traveling. You always go to interesting places. I noticed you're lucky you have family in interesting places. So you crash with them, but whether it's Colorado, I think, maybe California, you're always headed out west. Take advantage of that now while you can. Enjoy your grandkids and your kids as they get older. And good for you to be able to do this while you're healthy, knock on wood, and still raring to go and young. So congratulations.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you. Yeah. Congratulations, Larry. I'll
Larry, that honestly.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Sorry. I was going to say that your most important accomplishment is putting up with all of us. So thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Harry?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Anybody else?
just thank you for your service. My own personal comments to you, Larry, you'll be getting later, but I just want to thank you for your service to the township, to this committee, everything you've done for the past 17 years. It's very much appreciated. And as Mike said, your friendship as well. So thank you.
Thanks, Claire, for leading me in. Obviously, the newbie here with you. I can't believe our time's already up together, especially since the majority of it has been during a global pandemic. But I thank you for all of your help and guidance to me in particular, and certainly everything that you've done for the town over the last 17 years.
Thanks, Jackie. I very much appreciate the Township Committee and how you have cared for me through 6 grandkids, marriages. When my wife had breast cancer and she was in surgery, we had a meeting that night, and I was going to come into the meeting, and I get a phone call from the mayor and Howard, who said, "If I show up, I'm fired." I told Sarah I was going to be gone just for a little bit. She said she was fine. When I came back and told her that, she cried, and she's not a crier. So I appreciate the committee seeing more than I did. But that's where I work, and where I've worked for 17 years, and I very much appreciate the committee.
Thanks, Larry.
Thanks, Larry. Our final portion is our public portion. If anyone from the public has any comments, please join in.
We have one member.
Chris, maybe you want to explain the raise hand function? If
I think he should just be able to unmute himself if you want to participate.
Right.
Yep, being meeting, just unmute.
Oh, seeing him not wishing to speak, move to close public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Public portion is
Aye.
closed, and we will be moving into an executive session. Good evening, and happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Michelle, do you not have the option to join the session? I guess it's just going slow.
All right. So we're back into just a public caucus session. So John, we typically don't record.